Mm, the Christmas special is the first time I have ever hosted anything like that. So I was both nervous and ecstatic for the opportunity. The sweetness and the corniness that we adore about Christmas, and there's some real in there too, which is important because I'm quite the contradiction when it comes to holidays, you know, with mom being gone. And for me, the special gave me an opportunity to step out of my pain and into my purpose, which is to celebrate the season, the reason for the season, and to help others out there to continue to know that there's hope. I'm just honored. I'm honored. And when my grandbaby was in the dressing room, she looked at the TV and she said, "Noni," and she recognized that it was me. And I saw the video, and I wept from my toenails because I know that life is going by so fast. Don't forget to celebrate the reason for the season and turn off your phones. I hope this special brings people together and that they're sitting on the couch. My vision, my dream would be for a family that's as dysfunctional as mine to come together and put all the crap aside and step into the idea that we can disagree, we can agree to disagree, but we show up for each other no matter what's going on. I hope that somebody feels better after watching the show than they did before. When God calls, you have a choice to make, and that is to answer the call or to say no. And for me, honestly, I need something to do. This has been a tough year in some ways, and with my granddaughter being born, I'm both agony and ecstasy from minute to minute. So this gave me an opportunity to take my baby to work, let her walk the halls, the hallowed halls of the Opry House, fourth generation Judd in the house, and to just celebrate. And I think we need more of that. The thing that I love about the Opry House, I walked into the halls in 1984, and the first woman to hug me was Loretta Lynn. I feel safe, and like the Opry is my home. I've been walking in and out of those doors for 40 years, and it's where I grew up. So it literally is like going back home. And all my friends who showed up have been with me, some of them, like Trace Adkins, for years and years. They're family of choice. It's about sort of a family reunion, and especially with the holidays. I just felt loved, and I felt really supported, and isn't that what we all want? And you know, it's so historical. You feel like you're walking into a temple. I'll be honest, you do. You feel like you're walking into, you know, like the White House or something. It's a very, very strong place, even in spite of the flood and everything that happened, and it was wiped out, and we rebuilt it, and it's stronger than ever, and the wood's still there in the circle, and you're just sort of like, oh my God, this is where Loretta Lynn stood. This is where the greats stood, the sheroes and the heroes of country music that came before me, that taught me in the 80s and 90s, yes. And I'm just aware of all of that. The tapestry of country music is, you know, the elder statesman. I loved that I had peers like, first time I ever met and got to work with Kelly Clarkson. It's about freaking time. Trace Adkins, he's family, of course. Brenda Lee, talk about Jack the Hair. What is it? Hire the Hair Closer to Heaven. She's one of my favorites, and she's an elder.